Have more knowledge of these charts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the players very know much of the 13s compared to 13 pluses and above.
Oh, has Dakota actually played this?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
They don't have a score on it on DX.
Yeah.
There's a chance they might have seen the chart, though.
So, yeah. We're about to see.
It is a little bit infamous, so.
Yeah. But Kalta is C2, so I don't know about that one. Dakota is C10. We go to the bathroom.
Alright. So far, some mostly simple delayed sliders. But Song's about to gear up. Oh. Dakota with some accuracy drops there. It's not too bad. But it is going to give Kalta the early lead. Oh, a couple more drops there from Dakota. Actually, yeah, that was a pretty substantial drop, unfortunately. Kalta looking really solid on this still. Yeah, Kalta showing their map knowledge here. Yeah, I'm not sure if Dakota has played this map before. This could just be a sight read, and in which case, yeah, no, this is a very brutal map to just try to sight read. Oh, Kalta, I think, dropped the AP there. Okay, I wish I could show you what's happening when both players are dancing during the slowdown. Oh, wait, no, wait, we do have cams on the players. Yeah, so far it's just a very decisive lead here for Kalta. It's going to require a pretty substantial drop here for it to flip on over. Alright, getting towards the end of the map here. Kalta still holding on really strong.
How's it looking?
So far, Kalta has the lead by a decent bit here.
Okay.
Dakota's still in a spot where they could theoretically take it last second, but I don't think there's enough map left, really.
Yeah, huh.
I think it got a little bit closer, but it's still just...
That's
Kalta is looking just way too consistent on this.
Yeah, damn, 1% difference.
Yeah. Kalta decisively taking their first pick.
Oh yeah. Although if you see his reaction to KQ, he was like, yeah, well, no, I can't play this. So we might see, there could be a chance that Dakota picks well and
Yeah.
go to tiebreaker maybe.
So Dakota might have counterpicked their opponent pretty well.
Yeah. And we'll see if he has experience playing on DX. Because like I said, very, what should I say? Very splashable.
Yeah, for sure.
The slides being so close to each other.
And both players already ready for map number 2 here. Dakota's pick. It's first to 2 here, so Dakota has to win this pick in order to get her to tiebreaker if they want to stay in the winner's bracket. Oh, an early miss there from Kalta. Did you see that?
He dropped so
Oh
much.
my goodness. I literally did the video. It's like, oh my goodness.
So
But,
early. There's so much map
I
left.
know. That is pretty scary. Kalta already having a little bit of a score to work up onto. These breaks are also deceptively kind of annoying to hit. Kalta dropped a little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Gearing up to the speed up. It is actually starting to flicker here because a huge drop there from Dakota as it speeds up. That's really tragic there. They are going to keep the lead, actually. Never mind. It started to flicker pretty bad.
Oh my god, the flickering.
Yep. Oh, still flickering here. I think it's starting to favor Kalta just a little bit off of like some minor accuracy drops from Dakota.
Slides. Will they splash? Oh, Kalta is splashing.
Oh. They're still...
Okay, seems fine though. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh.
Kalta struggling to hold on to their combo. That is going to give the...
It's flickering so much.
It's still flickering. I thought it would give Dakota a bit more leeway, but I think Dakota ended up hitting a bit of an accuracy drop. Oh, Dakota's hitting the brakes really well.
Yeah.
I think that actually gives them the lead a little bit.
A little bit. Oh, and there's still some flickering.
It could just come down to this last section here, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like anyone's game for sure.
It's just so close.
All right, now another speed up here. We did see a few drops on the last speed up. Let's see if both players can now hold on.
First, okay. Cool down. Have to try to consolidate.
There's only one more speed up after this.
Yeah. And then we'll be once again test to see, will Calto splash? Dakota hasn't splashed at all.
Yeah, Dakota's doing really well at avoiding it so far, which is very nice to see for them.
And okay, no splash from Calto.
Just a little bit more map
Final
left.
section.
It's still incredibly close, but Dakota seems to have the lead. They have to hold on.
Tracks.
Oh,
Well,
and I
looks
think
like
Dakota has it
takes it.
by
Oh,
point two. Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Absolutely insane performance
Oh, yeah.
there from Dakota.
Yeah. I don't know what's next. Let's look at this one. Tondemo left? Tondemo, yes. Tondemo 1. So this one's like, it's okay. From what I remember, there's like, the chorus is like kind of jank with the tap to slides, from what I remember.
Yeah. So it seems like the last map's going to be a bit more on the techie side, so I feel like
Yeah.
that could potentially favor Kalta.
That's true. Kalta won the.
Yeah,
the
Kalta
first-
did win like the first map somewhat decisively, and it was on the more techie side. So
Yeah,
we'll have to
very
see.
techie side.
This one's a little bit less techie though, so
Yeah,
definitely helps Dakota out.
definitely way less.
It is a little bit scary though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Dakota.
that was a little bit of a tragic drop there on the slider.
Kalta doing hand swapping. Okay.
Still basically tied for the most part.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Of course.
Getting into a bit more of the speed up. Oh.
Midi jacks.
Oh, it looks like Dakota did drop a little bit there, as now Kalta is the
Yeah.
lead.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, oh, it's starting to flicker again, as Kalta did drop a bit of accuracy.
Okay.
Still flickering here. It's
oh my
absolutely
God.
dead even. Oh, okay. Dakota did drop a little bit. I want to say it's just barely in favor of Kalta, but it's still flickering pretty aggressively. Oh, a huge miss there.
Oh.
Kalta missed there on that section. I don't know if Dakota also missed.
Yeah, it's like.
No, yeah, I
F2.
think Dakota hit that section.
Yeah, Dakota's FCing right now.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Dude.
This could-
This match is crazy.
This match
We're
is
gonna
so
see a
kind of
massive upset. Dakota C10.
No, yeah, this is an insane upset. Kalta being C2, I believe.
Yes.
Kalta going to loser's bracket potentially. There is still a bit more map left. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
over for Kalta.
Yeah, there's
It's starting
still
to
this-
flicker once again, despite the miss from Kalta.
Oh, yeah.
Due to the accuracy.
Oh,
It's
some
starting to favor
breaks.
Kalta as Dakota is dropping a little bit. Oh, they did hit a late break there on one of the sliders. It's tragic. There's still a bit more map.
Yeah. Final
Every drop
section
matters now.
Before the
Oh,
end.
it's flickering a little bit.
Showtime.
I think Kalta has this. They just have to hit the last section.
Yeah. All right. This ends.
Oh, this actually
Gotta
section's
watch
a little
out.
bit troll.
Timing.
Oh my.
Okay. Oh.
Kalta is going to be taking
Yeah.
it 2-1.
Yep. 2-1.
Wow. That was an insane set right there from Dakota and Kalta.
Oh yeah.
Dakota being C10, nearly setting the number 2 seed into the loser's bracket right out of the get-go.
Yeah. Alright. They're doing a bit of trolling here, so I know Wizard DX is away at autographing right now, so we have these two. If we pull up the bracket here, we have you don't see, but Wizard DX is seed 1 versus seed 9.
I'm making it work. We are just running matches back to back here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard. But yeah, KQ. I think it's one of the easier maps in the pool, I want to say. I mean, I guess it depends on your
Kind of,
skill
yeah.
set. I think for most players' skill sets, it's easier, but if you
The
do have
brakes
a more...
will be the killer.
Yeah, the brakes are definitely killer, and also if your skill set's a lot more technical than like stamina-based or accuracy, or just like raw accuracy-based, then
Oh, yeah.
it could be a little bit weird. But yeah, the brakes are likely to be the determining factor for this
Yes.
pick. Accuracy drop there from Kalta will give the lead over to Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, a fairly solid start here. Oh, Kalta was hitting fast on that stream right there. They're hitting fast on a lot, actually. A lot of things are being hit fast. I don't know if maybe their offsets...
Gotta make sure they don't trail too great fast.
Yeah. That's the main concern.
Which looks like he was able to adjust himself well.
Yeah, it looks like they're sort of adjusting whenever the brake cones do come by.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. That's kind of a big drop.
Yeah.
Especially when Andy is still looking very solid on this chart.
Andy is very experienced with this.
Yeah.
Brakes.
Oh.
Okay. More brakes. Okay.
Both players hitting the brakes mostly perfectly. I think Andy might have had a little bit of a drop, but it's like nothing. It's not a substantial drop.
Yeah, not significant.
Yeah, it needs to be a lot more of a significant drop for it to flip over.
Oh yeah.
I did see the score flicker for like a slight second there. Yeah, it's starting to flicker a little bit more now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. So it looks like Andy did drop a little bit more. Actually, yeah, they did drop some grades there, it looks like. I'm not sure where they dropped it.
Like I said, the brakes are killer. Alright, train tracks. And here we go with more chorus. Oh, splash there.
Ooh. Yeah, this part, gotta be wary about the splashes. Andy splashing a little bit more. Still is the lead for now, but it's getting a lot closer. Still just a little bit more map left. Score's starting to flicker.
0.06.
Kalta could take this at the last moment here if they hit this section perfectly. But it looks like Andy will be taking map 1 by a very close margin there.
Yeah.
Wow. Both players with 100.5% accuracy.
What a great counter pick by Andy.
No, yeah, for real. Yeah, it looks like Kalta just had some unfortunate misses,
Yeah.
and that really sealed it at the end there.
Alright, next up is Knight Rider.
Yep.
They both seem pretty good at 100.5.
Yeah, this
Although
could
Andy
be
with a higher BB.
this could be another really close one, honestly. I mean, both
Yeah.
players had 100.5 on the last map, and once again, their PVs are around that range, so
Yeah.
could be seeing some really close scores, honestly. Both players holding onto the AP.
Yeah. AP plus stream.
Oh.
Drop from the stream.
Wasn't the biggest drop ever, but yeah.
So far.
It looks like Andy also dropped a little bit after as well.
Oh yeah.
Score is still flickering really aggressively. Oh, but that
Andy
missed right
taking the
there.
lead.
Yeah, I think that gives Andy the lead just barely for now. Score is still flickering just a little bit though, which is scary.
Screen spin. Cool down.
Okay,
Very
both players
close.
hitting that. Yeah, no, this is insanely close. Wow. Still score flickering massively.
Alright, here we go. Double slide.
Yeah, this part's a little bit stamina draining. Kalta going a little bit fast on some of those double slides. Oh, I think there was a miss there on the slider. Now getting into more double slides. Kalta still going fast here, rushing quite a bit. Andy's now with the lead.
Yeah, Andy might take the upset.
Yeah, this could just be 2-0. Andy looking to potentially close out the
Oh,
set
another
right here
good.
and now.
One more stream. Circle stream.
Andy hitting it fast. They're still in the lead though.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. There's a little bit too much of a score difference at this point. Unless Andy completely drops the stream here, but
Andy
they will not.
upset.
Wow. Man, good game there from Andy and Kalta. Andy's accuracy here.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Thank God. Thank God we're good.
All right, and we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting into Knight Rider here as our round 1.
We're good to pass
Okay.
Pretty close here, but Kalta with a very strong score so far. Oh, they did drop a little bit there. They're
Yeah.
hitting late on a lot of these patterns, actually. Okay.
Knight Rider is pretty simple and straightforward. Just
Yeah.
a stamina check like we've talked about before. But in general, actually, Sam seems to be sort of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, they are hitting a little bit late on some of the more fast sections.
Luckily, those DX notes came in clutch, so that's good. But it's going to take a lot to catch up to Kalta after this midpoint.
Yeah, Kalta's score is very, very good stuff.
Literally very close to an AP, to be honest.
Yeah.
Close to an AP.
Oh, Kalta overstreamed that a little bit. Now getting into the speed up here. Oh, Kalta dropped a little bit on some of those break notes. Score is flickering a little bit because of that. It's definitely not sealed just yet, but Kalta still has the lead.
Just by a little bit.
Yeah, Kalta has to hold on. They can't really afford any huge drops.
And that might have done it. And there's a good on good on Sam's side.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Knight Rider is probably over now.
Sam had a pretty bad drop there.
Whoa.
Unfortunately.
At least it's an At least an FC.
Yep. We've been seeing a weird pattern of whoever FCs will end up losing the map pick.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't-
Like very low AC FC.
Yeah. It's not even like a low AC FC. It's just like one of the players just has insane accuracy, but they get like one miss.
It's honestly quite impressive.
No, yeah, it's kind of insane to still win the map pick even with like one miss.
An Enchanted Wanderer, right?
So I guess the question is, what do we do? Like, do we just keep the mic there? Are we gonna? Okay. So, heading in here.
Going from
What I remember from my match with Kalta is that I did have at least an upper on this, but Kalta now has played this chart definitely more than once.
yeah.
Who won the first time?
Kalta did by quite a wide margin,
Oh, okay.
or at least wider than we thought. Ba-da, dun, da, da. I gotta really say, this chart is actually really fun.
It does seem pretty fun once you like learn some of the gimmicks of it.
Well, with slow slides, if you played something like All Tail, this is a...
Yeah. Modern Altail. Well,
But wow, Kalta right now having an AP+. plus.
yeah, I didn't even realize. Holy. We're nearly halfway through the chart. We're like exactly halfway through all the notes. This is actually an absurd score. Crazy work from.
Oh.
No! Tragic. It still is a very good score though. That's a kind of a massive lead, honestly.
Kalta really does have a massive lead right now. We'll see if he can keep an AP.
Yeah, hopefully the nerves don't get to them too much. I know when you're on AP pace, they can definitely bring some nerves
Yep.
in.
Very solid. There we go.
Some more accuracy drops from Sam. It's going to make it pretty hard for him to come back into this unless there's a massive drop from Kalta at the end here. With how consistent they've been looking on this chart,
Let's see.
it's looking pretty hard for them to come back into this.
Holy shit.
Dude, this score is insane for Kalta. Oh my goodness.
Kalta locking the fuck in. This is it.
No, yeah, this is...
Oh!
A little bit of
Oh,
consistency, but
it's
still-
just a tiny bit off.
It's still such a good score, though. Oh my. Holy. They pointed to their shirt on the camera. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, because they got 1 grade. That's. Oh my god.
Show us the shirt. Show the shirt to the camera. Show it to the camera. Yep. Yeah.
AP is a fuck. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, map. This map is starting. Okay, they're just ready to go.
So this chart is like, it's got okay flow for a green, my green chart, but it's still my green.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it as well. I'm like, it could have been a lot worse, but it's also, it's still a pretty crazy chart.
Yeah.
If you're used to, Kalta hitting a lot of fast there, but if you're used to more DX-like charts, this map is definitely going to hit you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. You're like, what am I playing?
We see Jacob with the lot of drops over there. Swipes, okay.
So far, Kalta having the early lead
Yeah,
by a decent bit.
yeah, 0.3.
Not bad at all, for sure. Oh, they dropped
Oh,
a
the
lot on those
brakes.
brakes though, and a little bit after the brakes as well. Okay, that suddenly made it like really close. Like they still have the lead, but it's like now any mistake can just suddenly flip it over.
Oh yeah.
And they're still dropping a little bit of accuracy here. Now getting another speed up. Jacob did drop as well, and they're dropping
Yeah.
a good bit. Actually, both
Oh.
players are dropping a lot.
Oh my
suddenly.
God, okay.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
but suddenly Kalta
Jacob the lead.
insanely big drop right there, and now the
One
lead's
last-
flipping
oh my
over to
God.
Jacob, but it's still incredibly close. It's just gonna
Oh,
come down
no,
to this
Jacob
final
dropping.
burst.
Kalta holding while Jacob dropping.
It just keeps on flipping
Spins.
back and forth. Kalta with the lead.
Oh my
And Kalta
god.
takes it.
At the final spin.
It came down to the final spin there. Wow.
Alright, I am out, everybody. I will see you guys later.
Alright, see ya. The last spin. Next is USM. USM next. Alright. We've been here for a while. A lot of people are dipping. Not much in the audience left.
But
We
there's
started late.
still a couple matches left.
Yeah.
And it looks like the players get right into it with second tick. Kalta going a little bit fast here.
Yeah.
Not enough to quite punish their score, but it is going to give Jacob the early lead. Kalta looks like they're trying to adjust a little bit because I'm noticing there's more lates now.
Oh yeah, huh.
Now
all
the score's
those-
starting to flicker back and forth.
Jacob having more drops.
Now
USM. The slide clear.
Jeez. on
There
this,
we go.
and now we're hitting a little bit
Spin.
too fast as we get into...
The chorus.
Scores are still pretty close, but still favoring Kalta overall. Ooh, both players dropping massive lead here.
Oh.
So hard to tell who's going to be able to take the lead here.
Yeah, Jacob
It's
taking
over.
a
Overall
good
favoring
lead.
Jacob. Actually, yeah, Kalta dropped a lot more there, it looks like, when that section was done.
There's still a bit left, but we might see tiebreaker.
Yeah, there
All
are
right,
some annoying patterns here at the end, I think.
we got a bit of mini chorus here. A short chorus, I should say.
Not a ton of map
Spin.
left. Oh.
Oh!
Wow. No way! That was so
0.04
close.
on the spin.
That was insane.
Tiebreaker. We're on to Eagle Seeker.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Eagle Seeker's a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fitting song.
Yeah.
It's a good, like, tiebreaker type of song.
Yes. But this is a very insane chart.
Yeah.
Kalta hasn't played it apparently.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure Kalta's from Houston.
Oh.
And it would cost. Oh, Kalta having early drops.
I think it was on the break note. And now Kalta's overstreaming a little bit on these bursts.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to readjust. Might be over-adjusting a little bit. I really like the touch-out flare on this.
Yeah.
Still really close here. Although, oh, looks like Kalta's actually gonna take the lead.
Yeah, Jacob dropping a lot on the streams.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, Jacob
Still
dropping more
pretty
now.
close. Oh. Both players are just trading misses right now, or trading accuracy drops at the
Yeah.
moment.
All right,
Oh,
here
now
we
this
go.
burst coming in. Kalta's sitting in a bit late. Oh, Jacob is actually... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Kalta.
Kalta, hold on here. This burst is absolutely murdering
No!
Kalta.
On the end, Jacob dropping a lot. But
Wow.
Kalta. Is that 0.6 still? I don't remember what border he's using.
Yeah, I can't quite remember.
Kalta dropping a lot.
Kalta's stamina is starting to dissipate a little, it feels like.
Yeah.
Some of these more speedy sections are really struggling to hold on.
All right, final section.
Can Jacob
Or
hold
the
on for
last
this?
Of the chorus, the main part. Here we go. Streams across the circle, across the spin. All right. Now this last one is really jank.
See if they can hit it.
This is like Vertex,
I think it's...
but it looks like Jacob holds. Okay, I think Kalta's using S border. So Jacob actually taking a really big lead. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, no,
okay.
that's a pretty big lead.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay, nice. Okay. Jacob with the big upset. He's taking over C2.